de Guadalajara, Jalisco, México, el retador, the challenger, Alfonso Gomez, the reigning, defending, undefeated WBC Super Welterweight Champion of the World, Saul Canelo
Good here. You got your instructions in the dressing room. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourself. Touch him up and come out the bell.
Whereas you have the taste of defeat, you're gonna taste it.
He's a devoted body puncher, and unlike some fighters, Emmanuel, he will throw in combination to them.
This is a jab. He controls the distance. And he does a variety of things. He'll step back on a punch, he'll block.
There used to be talk of trying to win a welterweight championship. This kid is not a welterweight.
Gomez looks like he has a real plan. We'll see whether it works. But one of the flaws some people see.
Plenty of them. That's a very good balanced out fighter.
And when you look at that body, I think they've made a very intelligent decision as a group. Emmanuel, the answer is 38 fights already.
Well, I like the fact that Canelo fights
Canelo. Incidentally, the word means cinema.
Boxer. I mean, I've looked at his boxing techniques, his jab.
Use the jab to set up much. He's trying to here. That's. Don't see it very.
With a good body punch is going to end up going right on the top of the cup.
You think that was deliberate? Because
yes.
37-0-1 at age 21.
Well, but with a very short.
Often, evidently wasn't big purses. And also, I like it.
Now Canelo starts to get the jab going. And down goes Alfonso Gomez on a left hook.
Short.
Quick, short left hook.
So much of the plans of mice and men.
Work that jab. Relax. Relax. Nothing happened. Nothing. Keep using your jab and relax.
Miguel Cotto did that to Joshua Clottey at the end of round 1 in Madison Square Garden, and it turned out to be the difference.
Alvarez is going to the body, but if you look at the location.
Not at all unusual in their mid-teens. Remember Marco Antonio Barrera.
His punches have been all to the outsides.
Harold Letterman gave us. Round 2, and I mean,
Oscar De La Hoya was knocked down twice in his first 7 or 8
A lot of people are going to point to that as a question mark as they get ready to fight out. Now, Alvarez is a little bit bewildered by the timing and the activity of Alfonso Gomez.
Yeah, but again, Gomez seems to be winning the first half.
Through the center with a punch.
That's what happened to Roy Jones. Thinking of the grinning and the smiling and the slapping hands with fans as he came into the ring, I wonder if he has a cold activity of Alfonso Gomez.
And he hasn't found a way to effectively get to Gomez.
Good right hand by Gomez. Again, to fight Alvarez because they'll try to build confidence off the fact that an undersized tonight. Now he starts to behave more aggressively. Good body shot by Gomez there for the knockdown at the end of round 1.
Yeah, it was almost a freak knockdown.
Cotto, not Miguel Cotto, knocked Alvarez down.
It should have been pointed out to the referee.
This is a guy whose fights are going to be rough.
Yes, but right now he's got a lot of good defensive
Onto
skills.
the ropes with a straight left hand shot. His right hand by Gomez.
One thing, his volume of punches is too low. Meaning Alvarez.
2 more good body shots for Gomez.
Alvarez to hit him and do anything effective to his body. He's got one of those cups extremely high. The punch that Tava knocked, he started off with a looping left hand, and Roy put his hand to block it.
Well, clearly he has done his homework. But for that, Gomez would be up by 2 rounds. Like getting knocked down in prize fighting if you fought.
Gomez brought in a plan. But now he's down 2 points.
I'm surprised that Gomez at this stage, I'll be honest, he's fighting a much better fight than I expected.
Jab than does Alvarez. His unusual in price.
Yesterday that Saul Alvarez went down in the first round.
A knockdown away from the first round. He might be up 2 rounds.
Well, Harold Letterman gave him the last in his corner, saying, be patient, stick with it. Nothing happened. That sounded to me like don't mention for Canelo Alvarez, often featuring more than one punch. In other words, if you hadn't been knocked down by that time, yeah. And I think an undersized fighter, who's like Jose Cotto, a natural 140-pounder, who was fighting Alvarez at 140.
Antonio lost his balance, and then the punch was sort of going around the top. It went through the center.
Perfect.
Meaning Gomez.
Yes.
Yes, he has.
Fake him straight shots. And if he comes in, just give your guard up.
And you saw the byplay between Cortez and Mayweather based on the responses of Floyd Mayweather.
Spector didn't do his job.
Correct. Alvarez is a fighter. Gomez throwing more punches. Gomez landing. He surmised that he likes Cortez as a referee and is surely pleased with his assignment. Harold, how do you have it so far? Against Gomez.
And I think that's what he's going to have to do. Gomez has his legs so far apart.
If he doesn't think
there's a good uppercut.
He's at least in some danger.
One punch at a time. And even when he shoots an uppercut, he very seldom
wasn't all that busy. He might have won it if he didn't get knocked down, but he did get knocked down, so Canelo gets a 10-8 round.
Crowd trying to lift Canelo back, mixing in uppercuts in this round. Looks as though he's decided that he can get up the middle by coming up, landing at a reasonable enough rate. Well, a primary feature of a normal Canelo plan would be to get in enough body shots to...
Canelo Alvarez just wasn't Canelo Alvarez. He couldn't get off. Gomez took it to him. Clearly
going on. And he has a sense of urgency right now.
Throwing with abandon when he lets that uppercut go. Alvarez clearly believes he's the stronger fighter as he stands against the ropes. Likely he can get that done.
Abandon his jab.
Meanwhile, Gomez has put together the best and most comprehensive plan I've ever seen from him.
By staying low. Now look how low he stays and landing really well to
Gomez in.
But Gomez is still not a puncher, so I mean, I think he feels very comfortable in there. Even though Gomez...
None following Canelo Alvarez that we've ever seen him lose 3 rounds in a row on any scorecard.
Well to the body. Larry, to answer your question about the cup, the inspector in the dressing room is
you need to return punches, particularly through the center. Upwards.
And Gomez seems to think I can handle.
Alvarez feel that he's in any danger at all in this fight.
I'm sure he's not worried at all about Gomez's punching power. That Canelo Alvarez ended the first round by knocking Gomez down.
Yes, but he's really virtually
which he is.
Crazy, he is. He's having a tough fight with Gomez. Gomez may be winning this fight.
Now, some of what he did to Arturo Gatti at the end of Gatti's career.
He's landed some clean right hand.
They're supposed to make sure that the fighter's cup, the top of the cup, is even with the belly button.
Gomez, the more active fighter.
I can take some chances.
Power. The question is, why isn't Alvarez throwing more? Now he begins. And he won the round on Harold Letterman's card to even up the fight. Another short jab for Alvarez, but now he connects. So Gomez, Alvarez in the gold trunks, Gomez in the white. This the last preliminary bout. Gomez down. Harold Letterman sees the end of that combination. Now Alvarez begins to put combinations together again. That was a solid shot. To the forefront of the fight.
Gomez fighting a gutsy, smart fight.
Before our main event of this pay-per-view telecast, Alvarez has been very sporadic with his jab, Emmanuel. Gomez still putting together a pretty interesting variety of punches.
10 seconds. Top of the bell.
Particularly, but some of these are wide shots, winging punches, and Gomez is still more effective. Gomez walked into a left hand to end the round.
Be careful with those counter punches because you're going a little bit crazy and he can catch you. And keep your hands up and bring your hands back up. And you're more speed now. When you use your jab, you're catching him. Throw the jab, throw the jab, throw the jab. Jab, back, jab, jab, jab. Jab and push him.
Halfway through the last round, it seemed to me that Alfonso Gomez was rolling toward winning a fourth consecutive round. And Gomez's punches lose their snap.
I was just getting ready to say jab. That was the first time I saw a jab in about 3 rounds. If he would jab more.
You're watching live action in Staples Center in Los Angeles.
And I'm very surprised the fact that he is really, for the most part,
their snap as he's on his back foot for the moment.
U.S. and when he was a child, he's now a citizen.
The place from which we're calling the fight on a television monitor.
If he would jab more, would set up things better. But he's just waiting on rolling punches and waiting on one big knockout punch. In the meantime,
he lands his jab. Alvarez falls short with his twice in a row.
second fight, and the busier of the 2 fighters.
He's now a citizen. And he fights more like an American fighter in a way.
Good right hand by Canelo, up and under, and then a big right cross across the top. Gomez is badly hurt. Canelo's got a chance to finish, and the referee's gonna stop it right away. Too quick.
Too quick.
Gomez was not out of there yet. Canelo may have been headed toward the stoppage, but that was too quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California, 2 minutes, 36 seconds, round number 6. Referee Wayne Hedgpeth calls a halt to the bout for your winner by KO victory and still the undefeated WBC Super Welterweight Champion of the World.